Hey, I want to show you how to create content consistently and continuously without much effort. Hey, I'm Gary Geiman with Dominate Partners, creating content for business owners, influencers, online personalities. One of the hardest things to do typically, especially consistently and continuously. Look, I suffer from this just as much as anybody, but this is a hack or a technique that I use when I need some inspiration. Look, there's a book called Steal Like an Artist. I believe that's the exact title. Maybe not. Austin Cleon. I only remember his name because it reminds me of Austin Klingon, even though I'm not a Trekkie. I think that's Trek Wars. I don't know. Star Trek, Star Wars. Anyway, Austin Cleon wrote a book, Steal Like an Artist. And in the book, he says, utilize your heroes or people that you admire and take their ideas and make them better. Look, no one is creating anything new these days. We're only putting spins on it. There isn't a Henry Ford creating a motor vehicle. The wheel's already been created. So here's what you do. You take what is being done really, really good and make it even better and make it yours. So 3 things you need to do. Number 1, research. What I like to do is get on people's email lists, follow their social media channels, not just Facebook, not just Instagram, but all of them. And then get an understanding and an idea of what kind of content they're putting out. And then go look at the metrics. You can see pretty easily how many views they get, how much engagement, which engagement is going to be likes, comments, and shares. And that's going to tell you what kind of content resonates. Now, if they're making content about their puppy dog or their kitten or their baby, you might be out of luck if you don't have a puppy, kitten, or baby. But here's what you do want to do. You want to make sure you're aware of the content that is engaging or has engagement with their audience that matters to you and that you can utilize as your own content. So as you're researching, take notes. I would take probably the top 5 posts, take those posts and then make them yours. Create content around those posts. If you're following 10 people, 10 times 5 is 50. You've just created a week's worth of content. What, Gary, 50 weeks worth of content? Well, you probably can create more out of that 50 than a week's work, but you get the idea. It's giving you enough ideas and enough content to be able to post 5 to 10 really good pieces of content on a weekly basis. Next, go into those competitor profiles and dial in on a weekly basis. What are they doing? How are they doing it? When are they posting? What are they posting? What platforms are they posting on? How are they doing it? What graphics, videos, photos are they doing? And then just copy it. Look, you don't want to create plagiarism, but you want to copy it in your own way. You can take an article that someone has written and rewrite it to be your voice, to rewrite it to your audience. It doesn't have to be stealing their content. It doesn't have to be stealing their works of art, but it gives you inspiration and ideas. And when I say copy it, I mean to reproduce it in a way that is yours. And then finally, be really selective in terms of the content that you're pushing out to your audience. The same content that Gary Vee may push out to his audience isn't the content I'm going to push out to my audience. Number 1, I'm not Gary Vee, I'm Gary G. And number 2, my audience may be a little bit different than Gary Vee's, maybe a subset of Gary Vee's. And so I don't want to push out the exact type of content, but I want to see what he has engagement on and then create that. If you're in home service, local home service, you're a contractor, look at what your competitors doing, not just regionally, but on a national basis, and what are they pushing out. One of the best things to do is go to a franchise social media platform because they probably have a marketing team pushing out content. And what content are they pushing out? And how often, what platforms?